everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Whitney, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I hate being unemployed. Like, okay, this is not going to be a super long video. It's really probably just going to be about 10 minutes because that's the marker that I should meet. However, I just want to give an overall disclaimer. Like, this is not intended to make a joke about what's going on right now. That's bronchitis. This pandemic is not something we should joke around with, okay? And I just want to talk about being unemployed myself. You know, people can be unemployed for various different reasons. There could not be a pandemic and you're still unemployed. I just want to tell you that I hate it with a burning passion. First things first, I gotta get everything out of the way. This thing is clanking. Relax. First things first that we should always get out of the way. Guys, go down in the description box below or just in that general area, right? You'll find that there is a thumbs up button. Give me a huge like to let me know if you like videos like this, because in order for me to stay engaged and to give you guys the videos that you are interested in, I gotta know what you like, right? It helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. It helps me so give me a big like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, okay guys? And also, I do have a segment here on my channel called A Writer's Scope, where you send to my email whatever advice you need, whatever story or trouble thing that you're going through. Tell me your story. I'm here to listen, and I will hopefully give you the best advice I can possibly give you. The whole point of this is to be able to give you a third party's perspective on your issue, so that way I can give you a clear understanding of what you might need to do next. Now, I always say my word is not the law. I am just someone here who could probably help you out in the situation that you're going through. I will link the playlist up above, and I will also link the playlist down below. Leave it down in the comments below if you guys feel the same way that I do about being unemployed. All right guys, let's get right on into this video. For starters, being at home all day long is boring. Like, I really thought when I had to go home because of everything that was going on, I was kind of like, okay, working from home, that seems cool, you know, I'm gonna have to adjust because, you know, my attention span is something serious, especially at home. So I was like, okay, I got this. Like, let me set myself a schedule. So I set myself a schedule, and I was like, okay, got it, right? But I still had something to do. When I'm at home, and like now that I don't have a job anymore, like I don't even have a job to go back to, like I could only watch so many Netflix shows. Like I even thought about getting Hulu because I'm like, damn, like I need to spice it up a little bit. And even though I'm like not gearing up, but I'm catching up on a lot of different animes, it's like I don't want to spend all my day just watching stuff. Like, that would really and truly make me feel unmotivated. It would make me feel like a hell of a loser, let me tell you that. And to bounce off of that, right, number two, your motivation tanks like a mother. It tanks, yo. Like, why get up when you can stay in bed all day? Like, why do it? And so I have this thing inside of me where I'm like, I don't want to be in bed all day. I want to build, right? Like, I didn't just get, but I got my bachelor's. I just got my master's. So I'm like, I should be on the grind for a job right now. But the thing is I'm trying to get into law school. So I'm like, my plan this summer was to get, really and truly my plan the last 2 months of my graduate year was to get a side job so that way I could save money for law school. But turns out, looks like I can't work this summer, and I'm gonna just be spending like, or not even spending, but I'm just gonna be swimming in loans. The thing about it is in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna be able to pay off these loans anyways. Like, I already got the game plan. But so like getting loans doesn't really like frighten me anymore because like you can still live. My aunts are living, like my sister's living, like we're good, we're straight, right? So I just went off on a tangent. However, I don't know, it's just, I can really truly admit that my motivation has definitely tanked while being at home all day long, because it's like I don't want to go out and like become asymptomatic when I got sick people in my home and then I'm just passing on like the whole virus, right? Like I don't want that. But then at the same time I'm like, okay, but we got a lot of land and I can just, you know, run up and down this thing so that way, you know, I can stay active and not be bored. What I look like to you running up and down that hill? Like we have a semi big hill, and we have two of them in a sense, because it goes like this and then it goes like that. I hate cardio. Like I hate it with a burning passion. So why? And then so I tried, there's 1 week where I was consistently doing squats up that mug, and I was like, this is driving me insane. Like I'm telling you the truth, I don't want to do it. I would rather stay at home in my little humble abode and do my exercises there, or I would rather go to the gym. And another thing that I want to mention, right now that gyms are opening back up, I can no longer, because I'm an alum, I can no longer go to my university's gym without paying. So ridiculous. Oh, I don't understand. Anyways, you have to pay. The discounted price is $40 a month for the gym. I'm like, that's ridiculous. And then you gotta buy a parking pass, because ain't nobody about to go up there for free, right? Like parking passes are like $120. I'm like, why am I paying $120 for a year? Don't get me started. Please don't get me started. But anyways, so that's just, sorry, I've been home a lot. I've been staying in my house a lot. I've been not reading a lot, but I need to get back to reading, because I just bought this new book. Let me show you. I just bought this new book. I'm just being honest with you. Like I'm really trying to, like, you know, I have on here self promo. I have on here playlists on my channel where I talk about, like, there's different vlogs, there's a writer scope like I mentioned in the intro, there's different just random videos like this, story times, and then also on my channel I have a segment called Moving Up Monday, where I post Mondays where I try to give motivational advice, right? But I don't like giving advice if I'm not living up to it, because it makes me feel like a fraud. You feel me? So like I'm really trying to build up my not my confidence, but like my motivation, because it's like, you need to move, Whitney. You need to do something. You need to be able to not like just throw out empty words to people and expect them to follow it when you're not even doing it yourself. Like no, like everything that I say in my Moving Up Monday videos, I'm actually doing. And if I don't post 1 week, it's because my internet was messing up. No, I'm just kidding. But it's also like, I want to give you guys the best content possible, and I'm going off on a tangent, but hear me out when I say, like, it is a-okay if you lost motivation. Why? Because we're stuck in the house. Like it's just, it really, like, it can be used as an excuse, saying like, oh, we're stuck in the house, right? You feel me? Like it can be used as an excuse for people to just not do anything. But I think as long as we move, as long as we're going forward, as long as we're taking a step, you know, that's more than enough, because we are in some weird times. Nobody's experienced this before. But back at it, like, you feel me? Like, why go out when you can stay in bed all day? And so like I'm not saying that's good. I'm saying like that's like literally my mentality when I wake up in the morning. I used to wake up at 6:30 every single morning, because when I was working, right? Now there was a period I was waking up at like 11:30, damn near 12. Okay, like what happened? And I was going to bed at like 3. Okay, what happened? And then now I go to bed like around 11:30 to 2, like in that range. And I wake up early. I don't know what happened, but now I'm waking up around 7:38. And even though I went through a period where I was like, well, I didn't go through the period because I'm still going through the period, so like I'm still within that window. But the thing is like I set an alarm for like 8 o'clock, 8:30, so that way I can get up and get my day started, so that way I won't be sleeping super late. And I started that, but like literally 2 days later, I've just been waking up normally. So I guess my body was just, you know, waiting for me to get it together. You feel me? But regardless, I think what I need to start saying is, why stay in bed when you can make money on YouTube? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Another thing that I really absolutely hate about being unemployed, aside from all the obvious other reasons, okay, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I'm really not trying to be funny when I say this. I'm being dead serious, like take me serious, okay? There was a portion in my life where I, was considered a straight line, right? You'll follow what I'm saying. And the thing about it is, like, I didn't like that. I wanted to be more like a Coke bottle, or just more like toned, right? You feel me? Like just toned. So I went through this process in my life where I was like going to the gym. I was starting to eat right. And I didn't see it at the time, but I saw looking back at pictures, I see that my body was definitely forming. Like I was looking good. I was looking pretty good. And now that I'm unemployed, I'm in the house all day, like bored. What do you do when you're bored? You eat. So now I got this thing. It took me a year to gain 15 pounds, okay? Like that's how my body works for some reason, but it loses it like nobody's business. And like I know people are probably gonna be like, oh wow, I wish I had that problem. No, it's not safe to lose weight like nobody's business. It's not safe, all right? Anyways, so I'm what you call, and I got this term from Working Moms, the show on Netflix, because I be watching. But I'm what you call skinny fat, where like I'm still a straight line, but there's just like, you go like this and then you go like this, and that's not my butt. It ain't. And then you go back down, right? Like maybe I got a little bit of a hump right there because I was working out. So maybe we like this, right? But it's not fun. Like I got a gut now and that's not cute. Like I literally have a gut. It's not okay. I'm not even pushing it. This is pushing out. This is sucking. That hurts. And I'm making a joke about it, and it's not that big of a deal because I know that I'm gonna work to get it away, but also like I know that I'm good, like regardless. And even like I like to wear crop tops, and I'm just not comfortable showing my belly like that in crop tops and stuff like that. But that's one thing that I absolutely despise while being unemployed, because a girl likes to eat. And I just discovered, well, I didn't just discover, but I tried crab for the first time last week, and that shit is bomb. That's banging. And for my cheat day, I'm gonna get that like every single time. But I really need to start back working out. Another reason, I have this problem with like being lazy. And let me explain, because I'm not lazy, but let me explain. So like I can get my stuff started without a problem, right? Like I can be able to start work without a problem. Like I can, if I set my mind to do it, it is going to get done. Maybe not 100%, but it's like whatever's on my list, at least one thing is going to get done, right? And that, of course, I have those days where I'm not motivated. I'm not saying I don't, but more likely than not, I'm gonna get something done, right? When I get started, I'm immediately lazy. You think being unemployed is helping with that? No, not even a little bit. Like not even a little bit, because I'm like, there's my TV, there's my computer, there's the remote, there's some food, we got ice cream. My mom, if she buys one more carton of ice cream, I swear to you, I'm gonna scream. She just cooked a whole baked dish of beefaroni with cheese, yo. Like, it's like nobody understands what I'm going through. I'm just kidding, but that's moving on. Lastly, the overall thing that I am struggling with while being unemployed. I want to buy everything. All these shops, bro, like they are literally having endless sales. And can your girl buy anything? No, because she's broke. We'll figure it out. Pray for me. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you guys like videos like this, don't forget, I know I mentioned this already, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Leave it down in the comments below if you also hate being unemployed, or let me, help me out here. Let me see the joys of being unemployed. And again, I'm not trying to make light of anything, no, because even if there was nothing going on and I was still unemployed, I would make this video, because it's very unfortunate that I do not have any source of income at the moment. Thank you guys for joining me again. My name is Whitney. Don't forget to subscribe. I said that again, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.